All right, so behind me, as you can see, is the Dodge Charger that we're working on. We're doing Lighting Trends lights on, and this video is going to show you how to take the bumper off. First things first, as you can see, that's what I did earlier. I went ahead and took the wheel off. So just get it up on a jack stand. You can put a jack stand there after, or you can put one down where they're indicated. And if you're looking at the cars, normally on these, there's an arrow. There's a little notch down here where you can put a jack stand, which will be, if you can see it, right there. Shine my light this way. So right there, you'll see the little arrow underneath the side skirt, right under the fender. That's where you're supposed to put your jack stand at. You can put it there too where I have it, doesn't matter. To take the wheels off, you're going to have 7/8 is the size, not a 21 like most people would think. At the top here, we're going to have push pins, about 12 of them across the top. Take those out. Take this little charger's closure piece off. And then underneath the vehicle, right here, you're going to see these little screws that I've already taken out. There's 7mm. So there's one there, there. There's about 8 to 10 of them underneath here. You can also, if you want to leave this piece on, you can take off the push pins that are here. There's 3. Take off the 2 10s that are there. And then this whole piece will come off with it. But if you're just taking the front bumper off, take those 7s out of here, out of the front. And then you're going to come over to the wheel well. Inside the wheel well, you're going to see push pins that are going to be around here. There'll be 4. And then you'll have the ones down here on the bottom. Take those out. And then up the side here, I'll take these out. And then you'll see there's a slit in the wheel liner. So basically everything from this slit forward, make sure there's no push pins. So here, there, those down there, these 4, all of these. So we're going to go ahead and take those out real quick. And then once you get all of those out, you'll have the ability to pop this part down, and this part will just pop off there. If you feel resistance, look around, make sure you didn't miss any. And then it's going to be in the fender up here. All right, now we're inside. So what we're going to do now is inside here, we're going to take that bolt off right there that you can see. And then further inside, halfway up, you're going to see another 10mm. It's going to be right here where my finger is. So you'll have this 10, that 10, and then there's 1 10 up top. So other 10 is going to be right here. So you're going to do that on this side. Do the same thing on the other side. And then the bumper will literally just pop off. Now, before you pull the bumper off, one thing I forgot to mention in the video is right here where I'll have an arrow pointing. Sometimes with these wide bodies, you're going to have to take the very bottom portion of this wide body flare that's on the fender and lift it up. There are push pins that hold it in, or snap clips, so you're not going to have to unsnap them, so there's not that much force, but you're going to have to get like a 1/2 inch of clearance to get it to unhook from the front bumper. So pull from the very bottom, and you can wedge up to the top to get it to slide out. Now, worst case scenario, if it does pop and you break one of the clips, you can get replacements at the dealership, but sometimes the bumper doesn't just slide right off. And then when you go to put the bumper back on, you're going to need to do the same thing. You're going to have to lift the flare up slightly in order to get the bumper to slide underneath. Otherwise, you're going to have a gap right where the wide body flare meets the bumper to the fender. Quick tip for you. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Let's get back to the video. Make sure you unplug the side markers on each side. So if you look right here, there's little plugs, side markers. So when you pull the bumper off, just make sure that none of these wires are connected to it still, because they will. You rip them off and then it's a pain in the ass to get them back, but like that. So unplug that one. Some cars have fog lights. You gotta unplug the fog lights down there. This one does not. But once you take those off, then your whole front bumper will come off. If you guys like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to jump back into this LED install. So check it out on the channel. This will be a separate video, where we're installing a bunch of lighting trends, halos, and, halos. I can't talk. Underglow on this Dodge Charger.